And there's also rules. If this land was never in your family's names, was never your grandfather's, you want a new land, do you want to buy it from this family, or do you want to buy it from the chief? And then the chief, when they want to sell your land, your grandfather's land, they will come to you and they will add their own monies. They want to benefit. There's nothing mahal about it.
Yeah, nothing is for free.
They will want to benefit. Then that person will buy it from the chief, and the processes are done. The chief will compensate you. That's where that thing of land redistribution come from.
Okay.
Many people were given back their farm, back at home. They were redistributed their grandfather's farms, But then many people chose to sell that land back to the chiefs, back to the kings. Maybe for 150,000, they sold those lands back to the chiefs and the kings. Maybe they fight over that 150,000 as the kids of that family, of that grandmother or grandfather who has passed away.
Okay.
Because it was their farms, was their homelands. Then they were scattered all over. They were, what is that thing? Yeah, they were scattered. They were taken away from their lands and placed somewhere. But then later on, they redistributed the land. That's why there's something called land redistribution. So many people either choose to get money and sell those lands back to the chiefs, the kings, or be entitled to those lands.
What do you think is a wiser choice?
The wiser choice is to be entitled to those lands. Don't fall for the money trap, because the money trap, you guys as a family, you're gonna fight over that money, and you're gonna realize, damn, we took 150,000, but forgetting that the person who owned that land had 7 children. Now you have to divide that money divided by 7, and you realize you are getting nothing.
Peanuts.
Nothing. This land is big. It's big. You could sell this land
for way more, or even rent it out
in the long run. So some people chose money. Some people chose to keep their lands to themselves. Some people had more bigger farms. They chose to sell some. They chose to get money from some. They chose to keep some. So that's what happened with my mother's father, my grandfather from my mother's side.
Okay.
That's what happened. So from my father's side, they chose to get the money when they were redistributed the land. My grandfather, it was his father's land, my father's father. So they chose to take the money with his sisters and everyone.
They didn't keep the land.
The lands were even far from where we are now.
Okay.
They were even far from where we are now. So they thought, those lands are there far. We'd rather take the money. Those farms are there far. Some farms are still left untouched. There still need to be a process again from the government of land redistribution. Thabo Mbeki didn't do enough about that. Jacob Zuma didn't do enough about land redistribution. People are still waiting to get compensated or to get back their grandfather's farms. Ramaphosa currently is not doing anything about that. People pass all over their grandfather's farms. They think these farms are nobody's farms, but they are passing in their grandfather's farms and they don't know it.
It's corrupt, ne?
Some people in the family die with information without telling people. And the kings, they keep quiet. They take that land, knowing very well that land was supposed to be redistributed to this family. So, certain things, you don't need to wait for politicians to tell you about them. You need to ask people in your immediate circle, in your family, your elders. How does things like this work? My grandmother told me how all of these things work. About land, about this, which ones were your mother's father's lands, which ones they were there, those ones who sold them. Like, I know. You see?
You should do your research, guys,
about
this land thing.
Because many people have a lot of land back at home, they don't even know. Because they don't care. They don't care. They are busy buying houses. Hey, I bought this house in Sentin. So what, bruh? I can build the same house back at home. Way cheaper. Less. You'll continue paying. I'll pay once. So you see, bruh, certain things.
Okay.
Yeah.
So the RDP housing, can you explain? Do you know how it works?
RDP?
Yes. Is it the same concept?
Yeah, I don't
RDP
know.
housing, you don't know about it?
I don't know.
Okay.